So this video is about things I'll miss about Oro Valley. Get this scarf out off of my mouth. So I'm just wandering through this little city park near my home. If you walk this way on this little path and look up there in the distance, perpendicular is the Chuck Huckleberry Loop. It's 150 miles of multi-use path. It really makes this area. So I just came off this little exit ramp down here into the city park. So things I'll miss about Oro Valley, start with, is that loop. I love taking my e-bike around town on it and feeling safe from some of the traffic and it's a hazardous thing to do, riding a bike in this town in the city streets. Right here's my e-bike. And I'm gonna miss saguaros. This part of the country in the US is the only place in the world you can see them. And I'll put up one of my favorite saguaro photos I've taken right here. I just love their ancient wisdom. Sometimes I'll walk up and touch them and try to sort of mind meld with them. And they're just so tall and proud and statuesque. I'll also miss the stillness of the desert. Because of the desert, trees out here are not very leafy and they tend to be compact, and because of that they withstand wind. So when it is, even when there's a pretty excuse me, even when there's a pretty good breeze, nothing moves. Look around you right now. You may not notice it where you live, but with all the deciduous trees, or even the conifers, things sway and move. Nothing moves here. And it just makes this overall effect of having things seem very still and quiet. The other thing I'm going to miss is the warm winters. Today is December 20th, and it's 5 in the morning and it's 60 degrees, and it'll probably get up in the 80s today. Most days in this town you can walk around in t-shirt and shorts. I'll also miss the Catalina foothills. Sorry, the Catalina mountain range. Normally I'd be able to see it from here, but it's too dark. but I'll post a photo, one of my favorite photos I took of the Catalina mountain range. I can stand out in my backyard and see the mountains. I love monsoon season. It's so dramatic. Those microbursts and virgas, and of course the lightning. It's just very dramatic skies that get created. And I'll post one of my monsoon photos here. I'll miss the dark skies. Not sure if you can see it, but even in this, I wouldn't call this a city, but it's more than a large town. There's plenty of stars out here. I don't expect to see much in the way of stars in Portugal. I'll miss hiking in the desert. It's a place that I can go and be alone. And commune with nature. And there's plenty of great hiking trails out here in Oro Valley. We have the Catalina State Park and Linda Vista Trail, Mavine Behan Desert Sanctuary, and a few little secret places only I know about. And here's a few photos of some of those hikes that I've taken. Oops, I dropped my note. Gotta remember to pick up rice. Another thing I'll miss is the variety of animals I see out here. When I lived in the Midwest, I don't recall seeing much of interest, but I wasn't such an avid naturalist then as I am now. Anyway, even right in my own backyard, I'll see bobcats, javelinas, coyotes, and the more common things like rabbits, tons of lizards. There's more reptiles in Arizona than any other part of the United States. Not a year goes by that I don't have a run-in with a rattlesnake. Lots of gopher snakes. Desert iguanas, tarantulas. What else? I've never seen one, but I don't know if I mentioned bobcats. In my own yard, there's a bobcat that has sort of made it their home. It'll hang out in the backyard and just sleep. I just love the idea that that bobcat feels safe in my home. And I've never seen one, but there's coatis and ringtails. There's wild horses north of here in the Phoenix area. Wild burros. I haven't seen any of those, but I've seen other people take photos of them. And the birds are more colorful down here than they are in the Midwest. Maybe because we get a few of the tropical birds out here. Like, I don't know if I'd call them tropical, but they probably migrate to the tropics or down to Mexico anyway in the wintertime. We get vermilion flycatchers and we get two varieties of cardinals here. The northern cardinal, like they have in the Midwest, and then we have what's referred to often as the desert cardinal, or Pyroluxia. Phenopeplas, which I've never seen anywhere else. And Harris hawks, which are really cool. I've seen some golden eagles here. So yeah, those are the things that I'm going to miss about Oro Valley.